Yo, what's up? Here's a review for the new movie Black Phone. Now, before I talk about this movie, if you haven't seen a trailer or anything for it, I suggest you go out and watch this movie first because I think it's a real treat of a horror film. But if you have seen the movie, then dude, this movie was really just fun to watch. Just a really good, nice horror movie. It's written by Scott Derrickson, and it's also directed by him and written also by C. Robert Cargill, which is a dude who I met several times and got to really good have some good conversations with. He's a really really good writer, and they both worked on movies like Sinister, Doctor Strange, and just little other horror properties here and there. And they do a really good job here bringing a lot of the horror aspects out here. You see Ethan Hawke, who's been in their previous movies before. He's the villain in this movie, and man, he does a really good job of being creepy, just being kind of goofy with it, but also just being a real menacing character who, you got this little boy here whose name is Finn, and he's like, really terrorizing this little boy and just making him feel at some moments that he's going to get out and stuff like that. He doesn't. They do a really good job with that, especially towards the beginning with Finn and just the way he was acting as a character. He's a little boy who's getting bullied and stuff like that, but he's not totally useless. You have his friends around him who kind of helps him out, especially this young Mexican kid who kind of loves karate because of his dad and stuff and beats up a bully early on. I really enjoyed that scene, but he ends up getting kidnapped, and it's all the kids around him end up being five of the kids who get kidnapped before him, and they all end up dead. And I really enjoyed what the meat of this story is, where the kids are calling Finn while he's being kidnapped, and they're on the phone that's being connected with a ghost realm or whatever, and that's how he's figuring out how to do things, how to get the things that they got to try to do the things that they did before. They're calling him their ghost. They don't remember their names, and Finn remembers them just because they're being kidnapped and they're all dead now. But I really enjoyed how they use that aspect, especially a lot of the supernatural stuff here with his sister having some psychic powers. They're not giving her all the answers right away. They did a really good job with that, and how she kind of loses her faith in her own abilities and what's going on. She even has loss of faith with Jesus at a certain point. So I really enjoyed how they played that aspect of the character. And Ethan Hawke, like I said, did a really good job of being menacing and just being crazy at some point, and just the other things that they were doing with the story. Yeah, this was a really, really fun story to watch, and I just really love the way they wrote things here. There were some things that I didn't love. I thought the acting all around wasn't that great, especially from the little kid's father. He wasn't great at what he was doing and stuff like that. Some of the writing here and there was a little bit too goofy and kind of that 70s style of writing, especially for some horror stuff. But otherwise, I really enjoyed this movie, and I can't wait to see it again when it goes on TV. So yeah, 4 out of 5 stars for me. Yeah, I'm out of here. Peace.